Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and this is going to be a fun one. I'm here to review Climax, and this was written and directed by Gaspar Noé. I think I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. It's starring Sofia Boutella, who has gotten a name for herself, popping up in Kingsman and The Mummy, and this film really challenges her. And it challenges every single person who sits and watches this movie. Because, oh my god. Have you ever sat through a film and you're like, this film worked too well? It's one of those films. And this film's supposed to be a horror film, and it's not the kind of horror that you're probably expecting. There's no jump scares, nothing's jumping out at you like, boo, freaking you out. This movie just unnerves you to the point of where you're sitting terrified in the theater because you can't believe what's going on. And just to talk a little bit about how this film's put together, like, from what I understand, there's no real actors in it. They're mostly all actual dancers and haven't had any real acting experience. And how this film's put together is pretty confusing because there's, like, random credits dropped in throughout the film. I thought it was a strange aesthetic choice by the director, and they didn't really work for me. And it takes a little while for this film to get going because it's like, there's basically three parts to this film, and the first part is a lot of interviews and stuff like that on a TV, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And then there's a lot of dance scenes, and the choreography's great, the music, the dancing, it's great, and it really works on that level, and I'm like, if I'm here to sit and watch and like want to watch some dancing, like, this really works for me. And then the film kicks into gear on what this really is supposed to be about. And the sangria is spiked with drugs, and unbelievable mayhem ensues. And I have to say, Benoit the Baby, I'm not sure if I said that correctly, but he's a cinematographer, and bravo, sir. There's a 43-minute long take in this film that is remarkable. The camera work, the technical aspects of this film are amazing. I could not believe it. The music choices were on point, and those aspects of this film really work well. Here's the thing. This film is supposed to freak you out based off all these crazy things that happen while they're all drugged. I'm not going to give anything away, but similar to Mother, which I appreciated Mother for what it was trying to do. I appreciate this film for what it was trying to do. But honestly, there's so many manipulative things. Like, there's, like, a lot of people complain about manipulation in film when it comes to, like, emotional moments. Like, you kill a dog. Yeah, you're going to feel bad because somebody just killed a dog. Looking at you, Dog's Way Home, and A Dog's Journey, and Dog's Purpose, whatever. You kill off animals, you're going to upset people. Kill kids, you're going to upset people. They're really easy ways to get emotional reactions. The shit that happens in this movie is going to freak you out because unless you do not care about human life, these things will freak you out. And it just bombards you. And after a while, you're so freaked out just because the assault on your senses from this movie. So there's things that I could say this really works in terms of a film, and there's other things that are just so over the top and ridiculous and just in your face that you can't help but be terrified, which is its goal, but it does it in a way that's not very artful. It's just like pounding you into submission. And that's where I'm at with this film, and it's like I appreciate what it was trying to do and respect it for that and how it worked. It just worked too well to the point where it's just like it went too far. Honestly, I felt like this film went too far, and this director's not afraid to go too far and has been criticized for that before. And that's his MO, and I can respect his work here. But would I ever watch this again? No. Never again. I'm good. I got this once. And my recommendation is, if you really like to get terrified, this will do the trick. If you're like a cinephile and love film so much that you want to try out any kind of art house kind of film, try this one out. see what you think and how you feel afterwards. So that's more of a challenge instead of a recommendation. Don't know who I'd recommend this film to. But those are my thoughts. Comment if you've seen the film and you want to share anything and want to get into a deeper conversation about Climax. Let me know. And thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.